Hello everyone and welcome to my Let's Play of The Witcher Enchants Edition. I'm especially excited about this one. This is the first AAA title that I'm recording. And it's not a blind playthrough. I did play some of the game before, but I've encountered a game-breaking bug that just would force me to replay a big part of the game, and I just didn't feel like it in the past, so I simply abandoned it. But it was well, I won't say it was a long time ago, but it was long enough that I don't really remember the storyline anymore. I do have some glimpses, but they shouldn't interfere with the game. So yeah, I'm a big Witcher fan. I've read all 7 books. Actually, it's 8 now. And yeah, so well, maybe let's just jump to it. Now the game happens after the 7 main storybooks. I won't spoil it for you guys because I know that I think only 4 books were translated. So yeah, and the game doesn't offer spoilers for the books either, so it should be just fine. Okay, let's play The Witcher. For novice, intermediate, advanced gamers. Of course, I know all the lore, so... This is like a normal RPG, this is keyboard plus mouse, so let's choose this. We can change that later on if we want to. But yeah, I've played the game, and outside of this game-breaking bug I've mentioned before, it was amazing. It was great. The world didn't feel as dark as in the books. I imagine they didn't want to get I believe it's adult rating. Actually, I'm talking out of my butt right now. I don't know what rating this game has even. Okay, let's see the intro.
The northern kingdoms nursed their wounds for 5 years after the Great War. Plague and famine raged, the death toll unknown. A few surviving elven and dwarven units sought refuge amidst forests, where they prepared for a final, desperate fight. Abominable beasts ruled backwoods, highways, and former battlefields alike. In cities and villages, folk were left wondering what had happened to the Witchers. The Blue Mountains in the north of Kedwen. The year 1270. 5 years after the Great War.
Everything's all right. I've no idea where you've been. The important thing is you're alive and among friends. Though you look like you just left your grave. We'll speak soon enough. We're nearing Kaer Morhen.
Kaer Morhen is one of the three, I believe, ancient lairs of the Witchers, where Witchers were genetically engineered by the mages after humanity arrived in this dimension, I guess, and they were designed to make the place more hospitable for people because it was filled with all kinds of powerful monsters. And you've noticed they said it's year 1270, and you're like, well, it doesn't look like 1270. There were no Witchers, no record of Witchers, but you must understand, if you read all 7 books, you realize that the actual story happens...
We're home. Leo, get Triss.
Actual story happens over 20,000 years ago, before the last great glaciation, which I believe happened between 70 and 20,000 years ago.
Your time nears its end, witches. Enjoy things while
So
you
1270 isn't exactly our 1270. It's not our age.
Wrong, you missed the parry. I keep repeating this. Pirouette always followed by a back cross parry. Always.
Barely 2 days have passed since they found you.
Mm-hmm. I owe my recovery to you. Thank you, Triss.
Remember anything?
Not much. Look below. I know the moves. Pirouette, parry, cut. I can't explain it, but I feel a bond when we speak. I know you are important.
Geralt, we...
I need to think.
Time flows slowly at Kaer Morhen.
Ha! It worked! Not bad. Take a rest. What do you think, Geralt? Is he ready for the path?
Wait for the rest. He's alone. The Professor promised 50 orens for every freak we kill.
He's mine!
Vesemir, we got company.
The second time. You saw the body fall from the bridge.
I'm shutting the gate. Geralt, grab a sword off the training forms.
This dip outside the walls is actually filled with bones of witchers who were killed in the, I guess you could call it a pogrom. Take. Let's equip. Let's attack him. So let's find another... okay, they got him.
How do you feel?
Fine.
Anyone know who the intruders are?
Ordinary bandits would never attack Kaer Morhen.
That we know, Marigold. You could try some of your famous magic.
In due time, Lambert.
Enough! We need to check the other possible passages to the upper courtyard.
For ordinary bandits would not ever be able to find Kaer Morhen, much less attack it. Thank you. This is pretty much an introduction, so just be patient, guys. The actual game will start soon enough, and I still need to... Oop.
What's happening? They're trying to break down the gate.
They won't get anywhere without a battering ram.
Shit! What is that? A frightener. One mean beast.
Savola. I know him. A mage as ambitious as he is insane.
They're coming up here. Get ready. There's more! They're entering the upper courtyard!
The one in glasses is the professor. Murder for hire. I sense magic. There's a sorcerer among them.
Professor, you know the way. Get to it.
Professor actually also shows up in the book story.
The professor is wanted in Redania, Temeria, and Kedwen.
That sounds about right.
I don't recognize the sorcerer.
Marigold, I'm interested in whether you can disarm Savola. The rest is witch's work.
I'll try.
They're coming. The Frightener is very dangerous, but it's vulnerable to loud noises.
The bell's in the upper courtyard.
Exactly. Eskel, Lambert, you'll help me stop the Frightener and the bandits. Leo, stay behind us. Geralt, you open the gate to the upper courtyard. When we're there, Triss can stop Savola and his pet while we prepare to deal with the Professor and the unknown mage.
I'll figure something out.
Let's do this. Bleed them a bit down here before withdrawing. Geralt, follow the wall and break through to the tower where there's a passage to the upper courtyard.
Alone?
They're just bandits, though one might be infamous. You must open the gate. We'll be waiting. Good luck, Wolf.
All right. That's enough. Oh yeah, we've got a critical. Boom! That's right. Oh, that's a cool effect. The head. Let's maybe... Oh, here we have two guys.
I'll make you squeal.
Later on we'll have a choice of fighting styles, including one specially designed to fight many opponents. Fight while being surrounded. For now, let's just keep killing these unfortunate folks. Now, as I said, Witchers are trained in killing monsters. They, in case you didn't know, they carry two swords. We're gonna get ours in the soon enough, in the first act. And the folk tales are that the silver sword is for the monsters, and the steel one is for the men. But the Witchers themselves, or at least Geralt, adopt a philosophy that they are there for killing monsters, and not necessarily all the monsters are unhuman. So, for example, Geralt would have no qualms about killing these people because they obviously are monsters, as we all know.
I'll make you squeal.
Being a monster People excel at that sometimes. Oh, ooh, ah, E. That's gotta hurt. Let's get to the wall. Clear the wall. I'm not sure if use the fast style to defeat agile opponents. Fast style. Strong style. Yeah, we're gonna get
You'll regret the day you were born.
wow. I just love it. Okay, let's switch to the fast style.
Die, bastard!
I really wish we could use a sign right now. Ow.
You'll regret the day you were born.
Okay. But we have archers right now. Well, the animation leaves something to be desired, but
No way through here. Follow me. Back to Savola.
I mean, the game has its age already. Switch cauldron. So basically, Witchers were usually just children found without parents, living on the streets, abandoned and such. They were gathered by other Witchers, brought to Kaer Morhen and or other castles, where they were going through the trial of grasses, which basically meant poisoning them and seeing which ones will survive. And each Witcher would get certain unique mutations, like for example the cat's eyes, which allow them to see. Well, I'm saying cat's eyes. Obviously, they didn't have cat's eyes, but they look like cat's eyes. They were very useful for. They were very useful for seeing in the dark. And yeah. And our Witcher, Geralt, had additional mutation that turned his hair white. Where do we go? Here, this way. More salamanders here. Okay, let's see.
I'll make you squeal.
Ouch. And you're done. Let's use the winch. Winch, how do you... Ah. That's how I use it. Basically, Witchers went through several mutations, and usually 1 in 100 or even less would survive into adulthood. At some point they were offered the swords and their amulet, which actually has special powers. Geralt lost his, but this amulet...
Damn it, Geralt. It's a miracle you're alive.
You could have told me about the stairs.
Lambert and Eskel were supposed to fix them yesterday.
We're not masons.
No matter. The professor and the other mage must be hiding in the keep.
Face the truth, Witchers. They're here to rob you.
Triss, child, we have nothing of value. Some good steel snow fox pelts.
I mean the laboratory, and you know it. Someone wants your famed mutagens.
You're jumping to conclusions.
Triss may be right. We need to find out what they want.
One thing at a time. We shouldn't turn our backs on a strong mage leading a frightener.
And you can't let the bandits in the lab.
Right as usual, Triss. Geralt, you've dealt with mages. Find out what this one wants. Leo will guide you.
Just reconnaissance, or...?
No one will be sorry if some of them lose their heads. You'll manage, Wolf. Just remember Leo's with you.
I can handle this.
We'll see what's happening inside and be back.
Take these potions just in case. Drink the Thunderbolt now and keep Swallow for when you need healing. I'll be able to tell you how they work. We'll make sure no one else gets inside. Triss, stay with us in case Savola has any new ideas.
Alright, so, journal, map, system, inventory. That's right. We have Swallow, which regenerates vitality. Where is... Didn't we have... Increases damage inflicted on opponents, but makes dodging and parrying impossible. Now that's one of the things I actually very much like about the Witcher games, and that is potions have long-lasting effects. So I drink this and it will be on for like 10 minutes or something. Let's move it here. Actually, let's move Swallow here, and let's drink the Thunderbolt. How do you drink? I forgot. Right click, right? Okay. Unfortunately, like every potion... Now, maybe like this. The reason why everyone else doesn't use potions is purely because potions are absolutely lethal to normal men. That's why only the Witchers can use them, because, well, they have already survived the trial of grasses, which means their body mutated and is able to survive to some point, to some extent. Now there are potions, there is a potion to remove.
I've heard all of Dandelion's ballads about you. Lambert tells me I'll never be as fast as a real Witcher, but I managed to hit him during training today.
You beat Lambert?
Yeah, we were fencing on the floor pegs when that strange storm came. Lambert looked away, I did a pirouette, hit him right in the gut. He didn't fall, and then he beat me.
You'll make a good swordsman yet.
I know. Every time Lambert beats me, he says I have potential.
Yeah, Lambert was an asshole, even in... Oh, sorry. Even in the books. Right.
You'll regret the day you were born.
Ow, the wrong style. Now, in case you didn't know, because of their mutation, the Witchers are already superhumanly fast, but they also use many potions to make it to be even faster, because some of the monsters they are fighting and we will meet are even faster than superhumans. Now, a lot of the story in the books revolves around the fact that both witchers and mages, sorcerers, are, well, sterile. They cannot have children. If you've read any of the books, you know the great love of our Witcher is group style. Oh, we get a group style now, finally. The great love, Jennifer or Yennefer. Okay, you see, we're fighting with this guy, but we are causing loss of life to everyone around as well. Remains. Take all this. This is money. Or flint we can use to start fire later on. Actually, let's just grab it and not think much about it. Barrel. Alcohol is pretty important, but that's obvious. I mean, this game is based on Slavic lore, so alcohol plays the primary role here.
These stairs lead to the lab.
Follow me.
I mean, he's gonna die, we know that, right?
The energy you annexed from the Circle of Elements is enough to stop the Witchers?
You trembled, yet you complained Savola would have them all, leaving none for you. Did the sight of a single Witcher, White Wolf himself, instill fear?
The aforementioned, considered dead I might add, is a known killer. I'll gladly challenge him.
Leo, stand back. Come on, Professor.
Time is essential. I wield the power of the Circle of Elements. They are no threat. Back to work. I want the mutagens ready for teleportation in 15 minutes. Our witches shan't trouble us.
We're cut off. The stairs are blocked.
The magic barrier looks solid. We need Triss.
They're robbing us. Geralt, clear the passage upstairs. Use a sign.
A sign?
The Ard. I can't do it since I broke my fingers training along the gauntlet. Cast the Ard at the debris.
I don't remember the signs.
Let's go to the Circle of Elements, a source of the power. You need to try and learn the Ard.
All right.
Right, the signs are basically simplified and a simplified form of the art, which is how the magic is called in this world. Now, it's surprising Leo even ever could use the signs because, well...
Success?
We'll see in a minute.
I knew it would work.
Let's get back before Lambert kills the Frightener himself.
Because Leo didn't go through the mutation, which means... Oh, we can sharpen our sword. Which and the mutation is partly responsible for Witchers being able to use signs, but Witchers do not actually have any understanding of the magic, and several times in game we can see that actually in fight with the mages, Witchers don't stand much chance, and their signs don't mean much.
What did you learn?
The bandits are in the lab, searching for something. The mage used the Circle of Elements to create a magic barrier.
The plague! You're all children. Why didn't you mention the circle?
Triss, child, it didn't seem important.
If the mage aligned with the circle, he can create a stable portal through which he'll travel to anywhere on the continent, taking your equipment with him.
All right, we made a mistake, but you said the mage was harmless.
I said I didn't know him. I think we should protect the lab above all.
Don't panic, Marigold. We know you'd like to see our witch's secrets.
Vesemir, if that idiot doesn't shut it, I'll...
Enough! Lambert, stop baiting Triss. Show her some respect. Triss, if we go to the lab, they'll have us surrounded. We know tactics.
Maybe we should split up.
Geralt's right. We need to protect the lab and kill the Frightener. Who goes where?
Only I can break the barrier. I'm going inside.
Vesemir?
I'll stay and handle the Frightener and Savola. What about you, Geralt? We may both need your help.
Exactly, the lab is more important, so I'll go with Triss, plus she got boobs. So, sorry.
The lab is important. I'm going with Triss.
Me too.
It's decided then. Eskel and Lambert will stay with me.
Savola just cast a spell. Something's happening.
The ground is shaking. Feel it?
They're breaking through.
Watch out!
Who needs siege weapons if you've got magic, right?
Quickly, defend the laboratory!
Right.
This could be a hard fight, Geralt. Take this potion. Witchers call it the Tawny Owl. It restores endurance. Very useful when fighting mages.
Thanks. Let's go.
Let us go. More bandits. Hello, Savola.
You'll go no further, White One. I'll summon a powerful demon that will tear you apart.
A bluff. He's exhausted from teleportation. Magic light is about all he can muster.
Go. We'll deal with him and join you at the barrier.
Underestimating an opponent. Now the energy of my people will make me stronger.
Okay, so pretty clear we have to kill his servants first, and then we'll be able to... Let's...
Nobody messes with Salamandra. Nobody!
Come on, Savola.
Defend yourself, bitch.
Tawny Owl. Let's restore endurance. Our toxicity is going up, so we probably have one more potion in us. Let's actually switch to the strong style. Come on, Savola, come on. Here you are. This would not be possible in the lore, in the book lore actually. First of all, my sign would never push over an actual mage they're too strong, and second of all, I would probably never make it this close to him without dying first. Now, if you look at the top left, you're gonna see our wolf pendant, and underneath it, I'm not sure if you can see, there are 3 small circles. Those circles are effect circles, effect indicators from the potions we have drunk, something like that. And you can see that they are still here and they still have an effect, so they will affect us for quite a few minutes actually. Let's maybe restores vitality. Right. Let's also sharpen our blade. Oh yeah. If you sharpen your blade, it's gonna have an effect of few minutes. Okay, so killed our mage.
Are you hurt? Did he get you?
Nah. But if those were magic lights, I'd hate to face a truly powerful sorcerer.
I wanted to help, but I couldn't break through that strange circle.
Savola's eating dirt. That's what matters.
We need to help Triss.
Let's go.
Let's see, money, orange, and some ingredients, sapphire, food. Let's take it all, and I'm not sure if you can see, there are like those red flakes on our screen. This effect is getting worse and worse the more toxicity you have. Toxicity is the green bar next to the pendant in the top left corner. Ooh.
They're ransacking the laboratory. The other mage is... I underestimated him. Hurry.
Okay, so let's go and kill that SOB.
I found it. We have what we came for. Professor, deal with those witches.
He looks very, very southern. Maybe he's a mage from Nilfgaard? Which would...
I hear witches can parry bolts in flight.
Sometimes. I know for a fact Geralt once parried 2 bolts.
Let's see.
Leo, stop!
Yep, called it.
Ah, another fairy tale.
Aye. Almost.
What happened?
Smashed ribs, punctured lung. He's dying.
He needs White Rafford's decoction. Hang on, Leo. It was here. I can't find it.
Vesemir. Leo is dead.
No, Leo wasn't actual Witcher, he was just trained by Witchers.
How did this happen?
He attacked the professor. I was late.
It's not your fault, Geralt. We're all to blame. Triss barely made it fighting for us. These are bad times for Witchers, and something tells me they'll only get worse.
Is it safe up top?
Relatively. Some stragglers up there, but we'll deal with them later. You look tired. I'd like you to rest. I'll keep watch and tend to Leo's body.
I'll find you later.
Alright, so... Oh! A lot of swallow. Very useful. Let's...
They once laid me down here.
I know. More than once, actually.
Mosses and grasses. The smell is heady.
Not very PG. Alright guys, this is practically a test episode. So yeah, we're gonna end it for now. I'll try to edit it in 180p just to see how much more work it is. I've tried to do it with one of the Dawn of War playthroughs episodes, but it took many hours. However, this is outside of the schedule, so meh, why not? Oh, by the way, this is not a dragon. We're gonna fight these things later on. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see you in the next episode, hopefully. Bye bye.